Yo guys, what's up? Outcastzero here for you, and today we are doing something a little different. I recently bought a whole bunch of gadgets and all that sort of thing. I bought a new microphone that came with a stand, I bought a webcam, I bought a new Xbox controller, and I bought a USB docking station. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little video on each one of these little products and show you guys what I got. And hopefully, if they're good, you might go out there and buy them. Not that I'm trying to sell you the product, just giving you a bit of information on them before you go ahead and buy. Anyway, so this time we are doing the Teck Net webcam. Now I'm currently using it to record this video, so I'll try and show you. I'll whip out a mirror at some point. Well, actually I've got a mirror right here, and I'll show you the camera through the mirror. But anyway, there's the box, and little box. Now this cost me I think it was about £9 from Amazon, so very cheap, and it is Teck Net C016 HD 720p camera, and it's compatible with Windows 7, and it also has a noise reduction microphone on it. Now I'm not using the microphone at the moment, as personally for videos it's not that great. See, it might be okay for making calls or whatever, web calls and all that, but for making YouTube videos, no, not so good. Right, so yeah, on the back here, let me get it into the camera view. Yeah, so basically it says it's HD 720p, plug and play, built-in USB microphone, and it's got a 6-light LED and 10 times digital zoom, which is pretty good, I think. I'm not entirely sure. And system requirements, basically everyone's going to have them. It needs an Intel Pentium 4 1.6 GHz or above, or an AMD, whatever you've got, and a 512 MB RAM and a 200 MB hard drive space. Now you don't actually need the 200 MB hard drive space, as you don't actually need to install anything if you don't want to. You do get a disc with it that has capture software on it and an FX package on there as well, but it's as you can imagine, it's not the greatest, and really Windows Live Movie Maker or Windows Movie Maker that you get on every Windows machine is a bit better basically. And I actually use Sony Vegas to capture my webcam, so I did try using it. It's not great though, unfortunately, but it would do for the beginners. So anyway, we'll open up this box. There we go, and as you can see, there's a disc. It's one of these cool little mini buggers. It kind of reminds me of the GameCube discs, but obviously it's not. It's just a little CD, half the size and all that jazz, I think. So there you go. So that has the drivers, if you require them. You probably won't. And also has the capture software and FX software on there too. So we get there and there. Obviously the camera would be in the box, but I'm using the camera, so there we go. So there's just a little some paper on how to install the camera and all that sort of thing. And there we go. So it doesn't have automatic lens focus on it. It only has manual. So basically there's like a swivel bit around. I don't know if we can focus up on it. Not focus, we'll get closer on the picture there. It's got a swivel around the lens that you can use that to focus the camera, so that's alright. And also it comes on the cable. It's one cable, one USB cable for microphone and the camera, and on the cable it actually has this little like a volume control almost, it looks like. Now that is actually the control for the lights, so you control the brightness of the lights. I'll get this back in the box. In the box there. So yeah, and another thing about the software that comes with it, it's kinda eats your hard disk space really It really does. I recorded a 7-minute video with it, and it was, I think it was 13 gig. Yeah. I mean, Sony Vegas, that does the same, but it's using the software that came with it, you know, the settings of it anyway, cause, so I'll still be doing that anyway. But yeah, so if you use like Windows Movie Maker, I tried to use it earlier. It does, you know, the sizes are, you know, completely different. You know, I think it was only about 100 meg for a good 10-15 minute video, but I wasn't able to figure out how to change the resolution of the camera. It was stuck down at 640 by 480 for some crazy reason. I'm not sure why. I was trying to find the settings to change that, but couldn't find it anywhere. But whatever, there's probably a setting somewhere within Windows to change that. Anyway, so we'll take a look at it now. I'll lift up this little mirror I've got here. There we go. Come on. Here we are. There. Okay. So there's the camera. Nothing special. And there's the volume control, the brightness of the LEDs. So it comes on. There we go. I'm not really sure if I'll ever use the LEDs. I don't know. Possibly. We'll see how it goes. So there you go. So that's what it looks like. Nothing fancy. Oh, and on the top here, that's an actual button. You just click on that, and it will capture a still image, and then it will your computer will automatically load up whatever you know, picture editing software you have, and so you can edit the picture. So far, like I was saying, it's really cheap. It was £9 from Amazon, and you get what you pay for, really, don't you, when it comes to cameras, especially with cameras, I think. And you might get bargains on other products, and you know, like MP3 players and things like that. But when it comes to cameras, you really do. Webcams, digital cameras, whatever, really, video cameras, you really do get what you pay for. I've noticed anyway. But you know, if you're not wanting to break the bank, and you're wanting to maybe do you know, Skype calls and all that jazz, or even just to record videos, it's probably a good standing point, really. £9, you can't really argue with it. Anyway, I will go and show you the software on my screen, so give me a second and I will be back. Yo, so here we are back again. Now we're on the desktop, and I'm just going to show you the software that comes with the Teck Net webcam. So here we are. So we are using the software that came with it, the video cap. That's what it was called there. So that's this file here, Teck Net. Shows you like if your ancient kind of 80s logo there, almost. And this is what pops up, basically showing you what's basically what the camera's looking at the moment. So we'll just go through it. So you can set the capture file, so you set the location of your capture file there, and the name, and you can only do AVI whilst using this software. What I have noticed though is I recorded the last video there of me obviously showing you the box and all the rest of it. That was 7 minutes long, I think. It was over 7 minutes, yeah. And it was 13 gig. So yeah, pretty damn harsh. There is probably better software out there to use to capture the camera, to be honest. So there we go. There's a list of the devices that is being used with the webcam. So that's the webcam itself, and I have a microphone plugged in, which I'll be doing a little review on later on, actually. Just a new webcam, a new microphone that I bought. So there we are. And that's what's plugged in at the moment. And here we are. So obviously you've got the preview here. As you can see, that's the preview on the screen. And you can select the audio format when it loads. There we are. So I don't know if you change the name of that. No. Well, we can save as obviously, but there we are. So I think that, yeah, so there's all the settings there. So you can change it to whatever you want it to be, and save I don't know if it saves the audio file itself or if that is more like a profile. It's probably a profile, to be honest. So the effects, here we are. So this comes with an effects package as well. That is this area here. If you're looking just above the video capture box, the mouse is hovering over the UVC effect setting. So if you just want to go straight into this, you click on that. So here we are. So yeah, so we'll start from the start, first tab. So yeah, you get all crazy arse things. So you just press this, and then obviously as you see, it's warped the camera's vision. So that's kind of weird, kind of TV box. So you can set the intensity. Like whoa. So you press it again to stop it. So you got a mosaic looking one. It's not really mosaic. I think it's just kind of like pixelated to hell. It's like, oh, pixels! It might be pretty cool, I don't know. So we'll stop that. And then so on and so forth. So, and this kind of, I think this is night vision almost. It's pretty weird. And then this one, I'm not really sure why it's stretching shit out, but anyway. And then this one, old-timey videos, you know, if you want to get a bit, retro on the look here, kind of like an old western type video. So there you go, so that's that. So we'll go into the next tab and you can add frames around your video. I mean, this is kind of, it does look cheap, you know, it does look cheap, but hey, a little bit of fun. I would never use them on the YouTube videos, mind you, but so there's some nice ones there. So we did that, and then you've got these little animations that you can add into your video. So there you go, look. Nice. We've got this one. A little birdie flying across the screen. And boxing gloves punching the screen. And here we are here. This looks it looks very Asian, I have to say. Nothing wrong with that, obviously, but it just looks, that's where the software was obviously made, and that is quite weird. But, whatever. I'm the king, baby! So there you go. So that's what it is, and just to top it off, I'm not sure what that says, possibly Happy New Year or something like that. No idea. There you go, so that's that. So, and then also you can add text onto the screen, so we'll just click on new, and there's already pre-programmed ones, obviously, you can select. Here we go. Love ya! Or you can type in something that you want to type in. I'm not sure what this does, let me click on that. You can set what you want it to look like and whatnot, which is pretty cool. Also, a lot of feature, you can actually move any of these to wherever you want them to be on the screen. So there we go, let's move down there. Now the rest of it, and we can go back to this, and that lets you move that wherever you want to it, which is pretty cool. Back to there. So yeah, so you can enter your own text as well. So we'll just do that. What's this button do? Send. There we go. So that replaces the top one with that. And obviously you can change the size a little bit. Let's do that. Let's do 36, and we'll do that as well. And then boom. That's not that big. Right, okay, let's try it again. 72 maybe. Go. There we are. So yeah, and you're moving it about whatever you want it as well. So there you go. So that's the effects package that you get with it. And what else did I miss there? Okay, so that was the effects. So now the audio capture filter. It doesn't really let you do anything. I don't know if that's maybe my computer with my settings. I don't know, but maybe on your computer you'll be able to enable all this sort of thing. Which loudness would be a good one to enable. Video capture filter. So there we go. So we'll just move that over here. So you can set, there's a zoom function. So you can zoom right in, right out. And you can set face tracking. So I don't know whose face it's tracking at the moment, but it's really focusing on something. It's really focusing on my games over there. Bit strange. Security mode, no idea what that does. Let's click on that. Okay, that's not. No idea what security mode did there. But it seems to be only enabled when you put face tracker on. So we'll just keep them both off. So yeah, so you can flip the, like a mirror to be the right direction that the camera's facing in, whatever you want to do. Or you can flip it upside down. And get the digital zoom here. So you can zoom in and then you can move the, obviously that where it's facing a bit more there. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And obviously you've got all the usuals here, the brightness. Let's try and make this look a little bit better. A bit too dark, too dark, too dark. That looks about right, doesn't it? That looks about right. The contrast here. Got to make it look good. Whoa, freaking out a little bit. It does do that when you go up to the top there. Camera freaks out with the highest contrast. I don't know. I think probably about there. So and then we've got gamma. So we'll always start off at the bottom. So it's only got 3 settings: 0, 1 or 2. So we'll stick to 1. Saturation levels. So it goes up to 8. So obviously that just takes out the colour really. Color saturation. Sharpness. You don't want to go too high with the sharpness, it does freak. It doesn't look that great, to be honest. And kind of out of focus when you do that. So we'll just leave it about there. So we've got a hue, which is pretty funky, but we'll just leave that about there. And backlight compensation, I think that's what it is. So very dark, or normal, or bright. You got your white balance, which is on automatic. Don't know why. Let's see. Because at the moment it's doing for echo anyway. So auto. So there we go. So that's that, and then obviously just save your settings if you like them, and press OK. So there we are. So that was the video. So we've got this one as well. We captured, no idea what, pin something or whatever. So there we go. So you got your video standard. You don't really get to change that. Your frame rate, you can update frame rate if you wanted to, and your basically your compression and your output. So you don't get to change that either. So it goes back. So there we go. That was that. So capture settings, obviously that's to start your capture, stop your capture, take a snapshot picture. So you can take a picture, and like I said, on top of the actual camera as well, there is a little silver button that you press, and that takes a snapshot also. And then it automatically opens up like your, if you have Photoshop or whichever picture editing software, it automatically opens that up into that for you. It does that, and there's, you can set it to capture audio or not to capture audio, and you can set a time limit. So you can set it to be how many seconds, which is a bit of a pain, but there we go. And that's just the help section. So that's that. So there you go. So like I was saying in the first half there, it is a decent camera for the price you pay. I mean, like I said, it's I paid £9 for it. It's not the greatest quality, and the microphone's not the best, but you can work with it. You know, if you're using basically just say you've got some sort of audio editing software, you can obviously change, you can get more noise reduction on the audio and stuff like that, and clear it up a bit if you want to do that. It might be semi-decent. I mean, it is decent for just making, if you're doing like web calls, web chat and stuff like that. You're not going to worry about that, but if you're making videos, then yeah, you're going to have to either A, buy something a bit better, or B, do some major tweaking with software, which you should be used to if you do a lot of YouTube videos anyway. So there you go, guys. That was the Teck Net Webcam C016.